My name is Tymain Robbins, and this is NVision, inspiration for millennials.
I've been up for days, man, I'm in a daze. How does an amazing nigga get stuck in the maze? What's your issue? What you tripping for?
This gonna be good. Tymain Robbins, I'm from a small town, a very small town called Bolton, North Carolina. I'm a senior psychology major at the University of North Carolina at Greensboro, and I love music. I've been recording music since I was 9, and I've been writing since about the age of 4 or 5. So music is definitely a passion for me.
So Tymain, tell us about your new project.
Don't trip, there's more for you. Well, this project, I kind of wanted it to have like 2 different meanings. So really, don't trip, there's more for you as in not to worry about temporary stresses in life. Like God has so much more planned out for you in your life. You just have to stick to it, stay focused, and really just focus on Him for Him to tell you things that you need to know so He can lay out this path for you in your life. So don't trip. Like, stop worrying about all this other stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, there's more for you. God has more for you. But then also, I'm going to release a project after this. So it's like, don't trip. There's still more coming. Like, there's still more Tymain coming. So it's I kind of want to do a double entendre with it.
How many songs are on the project?
Right now, maybe about 13, 14. Yeah, but we still gotta go through the songs, listen to them, see which one I truly want.
That's cool.
That's a good amount, man. What inspired you to write this collection?
What inspired me? Well, after this project, I have something that's going to be called "I Wrote This for You," and it's about my stepdad that passed away, and I wasn't fully ready to tell that story yet. I felt that I needed something before I could tell that story. Something that was like a collection of songs where, okay, you get to know that Tymain can rap. You get to know that he's good. You get to see who he is. But then the next project is really going to be like why I am this way. What things that went on in my life. What shaped me to become who I am today. So this is just like a collection of mostly throwaway songs. And then the next project is for me to tell my story.
Not in just this project, but all the projects you've done, how would you say your life has shaped your lyrics?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'll say just things that I've been through personally. I try to be a lot more honest in my lyrics because I feel like as an artist you have to be honest for your audience. That's how they relate to you the most. Just you giving yourself and giving the most true version of yourself. So definitely my life has shaped my lyrics a lot. It's for what I talk about, things that I've seen in my past, what I'm around, what influences me, friends. I mean, y'all like my, 2 of my close friends. Like, just anything that like where people pour into me, I'm able to put that in my music so I can pour into others. So my life definitely shapes my lyrics a lot. Yeah.
I think it's crazy how like the moments of pain in our lives, something beautiful can come out of them. A lot of purpose, like your stepdad passing, and then you writing this, like doing this collection, and then your album dropping. I think that's dope, bro. We know it's gonna inspire a lot of people. I want to ask you this question: what musician or artist influences you the most?
The most? Yeah.
I think I know this answer.
I know it too.
Yeah, it's the most influenced me the most. I know y'all probably thinking like, who y'all thinking?
J. Cole.
I'll say influences me the most. I mean, my favorite artist of all time is JayZ. I feel like there's nobody that can compare to JayZ. But I would honestly have to say Nas.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Simply because the things that he was saying at such a young age, like his first album, Illmatic, dropped when he was 19, and people call that the greatest album ever.
Yeah.
And he was a teenager, so it's like he was so ahead of his time. So just for him being at that, like so ahead of his time, like at that age level, speaking on things that can, people go back and listen to like, wow, like this guy was powerful. So I say he definitely is one of my biggest influences. J. Cole too, I really like J. Cole, but Kendrick, Kendrick as well. Kendrick is one. He's like a staple in the game. One of the hot. I think he's the hottest in the game right now. Right. But for me to listen to him, it's like I want to be at his stuff. I want to be better than him. Yeah, but Nas is definitely the biggest influence, just because of what he done at such a young age.
I'm shocked. Top 5 artists, hip hop artists of all time. I'm going first. This is not in any 1 through 5 particular order. This is my 5 all time. JayZ.
Okay.
Drake is in. Yep. Kendrick's in there. Cole, just because Cole's from North Carolina. And if I had to give one more, I say Biggie. Those are my 5 all time. Eminem, honorable mention.
Okay.
I would have to say mine has to be Drake. And I'm going to go back to the Sugar Hill Gang. You don't know who the Sugar Hill Gang is,
The Sugar Hill
Gang. They made the first song. I grew up on that because my dad loves that song. Rapper's Delight. I love JayZ. Tupac. I like Biggie.
My top 5. JayZ's number 1, definitely. Okay, nah. Scratch that. Nas is number 1. JayZ's my favorite, but I put Nas as number 1. JayZ number 2. I would have to say, you gotta throw Pac and Biggie in there, no particular order. I wish that they could have done a lot more, but they were because they were young as well. But number 5. Andre 3000.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I completely forgot about Drake.
Earlier in the interview, you talked about how your life kind of really shapes your lyrics. What would you say has been the most defining moment in your life?
Most defining moment in my life. Wow. Whew. That's a whew.
The most impactful moment in your life.
I would really have to say my stepdad passing, being murdered. Because that happening, I think it really made me grow up a lot in my music. As far as like what I talk about, where my focus is, who I'm trying to reach, and like even with the stories that I try to tell throughout my music. Just like that happening made me want to do this project and to do my next project afterwards, just so I can like touch a large variety of people and help them relate to what I've been through. So yeah, that has to be a defining moment in my life, most definitely.
I noticed just listening to your songs a lot. You're not the type of rapper that cusses a lot.
Yeah.
How did you get your point across without being too provocative?
Ooh. Hey, the God MC Rakim. He was, he didn't curse. He's called the God MC, but I feel it really takes talent to be able to, not knocking nobody else, but it takes a lot of talent for you to be able to convey a message to an audience without having to use curse words. But just me, I grew up, I didn't curse a lot. So yeah, I just don't curse to this day.
Yeah.
So it's just
not gonna change up just for a song.
Yeah, I'm not gonna change up. I'm gonna always give the most authentic version of myself, always.
That's a good habit that I need to practice. Gotta do that. I don't know. There's a lot that goes into writing songs and writing music. What drives you? What keeps you motivated to continue to write song after song, lyric after lyric?
I want to be the best. Rap is a sport. Just like LeBron and KD compete, artists compete all the time, and I want to be the greatest artist. So definitely, I wake up with the focus on my mind is I have to work harder than the next man. And that's not necessarily meaning that I have to write every single day. I don't like to force anything. But when I do write, and when something do pops in my head, when I do get that feeling or urge that to put something down on paper, it has to be better than somebody else's, always. So yeah,
I like it. A little competitive edge. I like it.
Just always be yourself.
How do you know that music is really your calling and it's not just a hobby?
There was this one instance where I went on stage for a fashion show, and that was a hair show for my aunt. Went on stage and I forgot all my lyrics. Right? So I forgot all my lyrics. And like this was around the same time I used to be scared to play basketball. I was nice, but I was scared to play in the games. So I went on stage and was nervous. I messed up. And I was just stuck. And my aunt was like, "Tymain, just walk off stage." And I was like, hold on. And I just killed it. I just started rapping, and the whole crowd went crazy. And when I got off stage, one of my cousins was like, "Tymain, how can you be scared to play basketball in front of 100 people, but you get on stage and rap in front of 500 people?" Like it's like right then and there, I was like, this is it. Like this is for me. Like this is for you. Like
This is for you. I don't want it.
What's your favorite song on this track?
My favorite song
on this collection.
Oh, that's tough. Okay, I have this song called "If You." I got a few favorites. "If You," and I have a track called "Homeless." And I don't want to tell y'all too much, y'all too much or the audience too much. But "If You" and "Homeless," those are two songs that really, hit home for me, and I think it hit home for a lot of other people as well. But those are two of my favorites. They're not like the bangers, but they're the more deep tracks, the more things that you can feel. So yeah, those are the two.
You gotta answer this question for me.
I'm ready. Throw it on you.
I know for sure that
"Don't Trip, There's More For You" will be a classic.
Thank you.
Wait.
All right, Tymain, you gotta do this for us.
Okay.
Freestyle.
Oh, freestyle.
Great.
Whoa. All right, cool. All right, I need y'all to throw me some words. Cool. So I'ma kill it. Freestyling, know it's written. This is NVision, and you know that y'all the illest. I just kill it. Let these words spill out on the page. Hey, Tymain, I'm driving this road rage. Now I'm lying. King of the jungle, I'm scarred from all my rumbles with thunder and lightning. My queen bee fussing and fighting, but honey, chill. My place, you can't have it, you low. I don't sweat her unless she jacket. I'm waiting for another word. Hey, nouns and verbs, if you can kick it at me or just throw it at me, the whole crowd be looking at me. Y'all didn't throw me your word yet. Kit, cat, hey, riff, raff. Tymain spit that, I just spit facts. Tymain got it, good it, quick blast.
Bone.
I'm bad to the bone. I invite girls when my mama ain't home. Now I'm lying.
Shoes.
But I'm wearing my shoes, they Jordan Retros. Tymain, you better get yours under that door.
Kid been wildin', about to grab a gun.